the government cannot do it. A government cannot do a spiritual thing. We have spiritual people to do the spiritual matters.
Because the government, you know how they
like
deal.
Now, Ruto is inviting pastors to go to statehouse. Why did you ask yourself why Ruto told the pastors, don't go away? Go around statehouse and the riba kata, the babarina kata, because he knows the statehouse was constructed by the Freemasons. Freemasons own statehouse of Nairobi. So
Are you sure of what you're saying?
Yes.
Do you have proof?
Yeah, I have proof. Even go to the archives and see who built the state house. State house was built by the Freemasons.
Not Jomo Kenyatta.
No. State house was there even before Jomo Kenyatta. Sir Evelyn Berlin was there. The governor of Kenya was residing in State House. This thing was constructed by the Freemasons a long time ago, before even the independence of the country. Places like the archives, library, with the places like railway station headquarters, the places like City Hall, the places like High Court, the Supreme Court, the places like Parliament. You go there, you find there are snakes there, funny things in the Parliament. All these things are they
were built by the Freemasons.
The Freemasons are the ones who build those buildings.
And what were the intentions?
The intention is to plant. That is an altar. They were laying an altar.
Oh,
so whatever they did in State House, they laid an altar. In Africa, State House of Kenya is the one that controls the Freemasons. And that's why Ruto is doing a lot of spiritual work there to dismantle every spirit that is contained there.
Apostle Ndurugi would say whatever you're saying. Are you sure of what you're saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Broad daylight. I don't fear. This is what it is. That is what it is. Go and ask anybody. Go ask any religious person. Even if I know. I saw a video last time. You were interviewing a Freemason. Go ask them. They will tell you.
Okay.
Where they own centers of power. Where power is, that is where they control. Okay. Freemasons control almost 3/4 of the world. 3/4 of the presidents of the world, they are Freemasons. They run the economy. The queen is the Freemason, the head of the Freemason. The prime minister that came in is also a Freemason. The new prime minister, the Muhindi from Kenya. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that were fighting to get control of UK, so that they can be able to get control of the world. This is the plan, the greater agenda of the one world order.
So how many altars, Apostle, do you know there in Kenya? How many altars?
Altars are created and lifted by the owners.
Okay.
That's the altar, one altar of the Freemasons, okay, that controls the country from State House. Mm-hmm. And they have their church at Nyerere Road. Mm-hmm. We also have at Roy Road they have, and this what we call the golf clubs. All the golf clubs that is private is a Freemason.
Come on. Are you sure what you're saying?
The Karen Golf Club, Railway Golf Club, you go there near Kibera Golf Club, all those golf clubs, whatever they are, Sigona, they are Freemasons.
So members of the golf clubs, you want to confirm to us that they are Freemasons?
90% of them, knowingly. There could be some are there who are not they unknowingly, but you become a member, yeah, and then you start doing the activities, Rotary, all those kind of things. That, like now the Lions.
Do you have a proof, Mr.
Yes.
Because you saying such things, and maybe there's someone who is in a kwa club, and then
I told you the other day. Nilitoka na register yao huko wakati nilivamia Freemason. I came out with their register, and I can tell you this is a Freemason, this is a Freemason. I know them, and I know the activities they are involved in the Rotary. Like now the Lions Hospital, the Lions Rotary clubs. Any Rotary club that is where they put their contributions.
Are you risking your life? He's saying
from
such
who
things.
And from what?
Because if you're saying that you know their names and wanaweza ogopa, maybe.
Let me ask you a question. You ask that question again.
Like, aren't you risking your life? Because
risking from who and from what?
From them, because maybe they can just help you keep quiet for not.
But I can also do so. Also. Kwani umesahau mimi ni nani?
Ngoja nisonge kando. Nisonge kando. Uwe.
Kwani hao freemason ni wakufangi?
Wanakufa.
Alafu? Si wachane na hao. So you know, I'm not mentioning any names.
Okay. No,
I won't mention,
okay.
but I know them.
Okay.
Those days, not the current one.
Okay.
Those days, and I know where they are. But above all, what we were speaking about is the altars.
Altars, yeah.
So we have a Freemasonry altar that controls so many other things, and we also family altars. Like the Kenyatta family, they have an altar. The Moi family, they have an altar. The Oginga family, they have an altar, and many other families.
What kind of the altars are
The
there?
altar may be physical or maybe spiritual, something that you can't see, but also can be physical. Like now, have you ever asked yourself, why the monument of Jomo Kenyatta is at the KICC?
One, because KCC is I can say it's like a landmark of Nairobi.
Yes.
And then for his memories.
All monuments, anything imechongwa, has spiritual connotations. Anything you see anywhere, mchongo yote, the Catholic, they have a rosary with Jesus. They have Maria. They have what? Legio Maria, you go, you find they have something. The cross where we put in our churches, it has spiritual connotation. Anything that you see, mchongo yoyote anywhere, it has got spiritual connotation. And that is what Kenyatta family put there. It is an altar that controls Kenya economically. How? Where is it placed? It is placed in the center of power of the country. And that is why you will see Kenyatta will wake up in the morning and put an army, remove the governor, elected governor, and put an army there to control Nairobi. And then he will do anything he wants. Because why? Look at this. Hiyo kitu ya Kenyatta, hiyo sanamu ya Kenyatta. It is facing parliament. Behind it, the court. On the other side, Sharia House. On the other side, City Hall. That is controlling, that's power.
Where?
That is how power is taken. That is why you see, they said in the constitution it was said, the portraits of a human being will be removed from our notes. Huh? They removed the pictures of Kenyatta and Moi, but they left that thing. Go and check your note. It is there. Why? Because that is what controls the economy of this country. That's the altar that speaks for the economy. That is why they control everything. They have banks, they have the roads, the railway, everything is theirs now. The milk, everything.
And do you think maybe it will come a time
Now,
maybe
that is one. Moi told us he will rule for how many years? 100 years. After him, another 100 years. Who has come to power that does not belong to him? Kibaki was a KANU Life member. True or false?
True.
Uhuru was KANU Life member. True or false?
True.
Ruto, KANU Life member. True or false?
True.
Raila was not. That is why he will never see the president. Why? Go to the Uhuru Park there, the other side of Uhuru Park, near the Serena Hotel. There is that rungu ya Moi. Fimbo ya Moi. Yatuongoza kwenda wapi? That is an altar.
Oh, the fimbo ya Moi inakuanga pale ni Central Park, right?
Central Park. That is an altar. And that is why Uhuru really protected it. And he had to do something in Uhuru Park to renovate this altar. Because that is power. Moi has an altar for power. Do you get me? Moi has an altar for what? Wow. I can see you are hearing now.
Not fearing, but you know, sometimes no. You know where we are anytime, but we are live, okay? So I wanted to, you're talking about altars.
Yeah, let me finish. Don't divert me. I can see you are tensing now. I want to finish you.
Okay.
And
you want to?
The Oginga family,
Okay.
they have their altar in Bondo. They control the masses. That is why you see Raila stands up, everybody will, even if you go to Muranga, they will